this journey of mine doesn't start in the quarantine. Like it really started back then.
Yeah, you already was on. I think your trajectory was already in process.
Yes.
You were already on your path. You found an opportunity when I felt like everyone could appreciate it. Like we weren't all busy and running around. And I also, heard a lot of people jealous of you at that time. I heard a lot of, different DJs, I won't say no names, were saying like, yo, he got lucky. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm blah, 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 and I'm bigger than him, and he getting more money than me. Like, there were people that were very jealous of the opportunity as well. We got to be honest.
No, for sure.
And
I don't knock it, though, man.
Like, no, it's like, listen, you everybody's path is different, right? Yes. Like DJ Cassidy, I find to be a very creative entertainer as well with his music. Like I follow him and he's a good friend of mine and I support what he's doing. I like where DJs now have become, personalities, and it's not just a guy with carrying crates back in the day. Now you guys we're coming for you. Like your brand now, when your brand shows up, CQ, I'm going to that. Yes. Like I'm familiar, like your style, your energy. So it's basically like, you're an artist again. In my opinion,
I am, and I think I've always been an artist, and I think the world has finally recognized the talent and the power of DJs.
Yes.
So, and partially we owe it to dance music, EDM DJs for like showing like big venues that yes, people will come to hear a DJ play.
Absolutely, because they know they're going to have a good time. Like you remind me the first time I saw Steve Aoki, I ran into him on a plane. We was flying to Vegas, right? And he was like, "Yo, B man, won't you come check my show?" I was like, "Yo, I've been hearing about you, the #1 DJ in Vegas." He was like, he said, "My shows are so crazy, you won't believe until you see it." So I'm like, "Oh man, all right, he hyping this stuff up. I'm gonna go." So I had a show, and then I come to his show probably like 1 a.m. It is packed out. It's at the Cosmopolitan. I don't know how. It's indoor, outdoor. As far as you can see is people, right? And everybody's going like this. All of a sudden, they come out with all these birthday cakes.
Yes.
And he jumps up on top of the thing and start buzzing people in the head with birthday cakes. I was like, man, don't get no cake on this jacket. Don't get no cake. But it went bananas. And I realized at that moment that it is the show.
It is the show.
It's more than the music
It's more than the music.
It's the show.
It's the show, bro. So the difference with his audience and my audience is people that are listening to more open format music. They're going to the party. They want to feel sexy. You're going to put on your, whatever it is, your fly sneakers. You're not throwing birthday cake on them.
No.
You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like
no, it's going to be a problem.
I want to,
but
I want to throw something at them.
But we're not doing it.
But that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
Steve's audience, they really do come to party.
Yeah, they come and they're young.
They're young, they come to party.
And they don't care about cake. They eat the cake off their fingers.
They don't care.
They don't care about the cake.
Because it's an experience for them.
Absolutely.
And I think like now people are finding ways, DJs are finding ways to provide an experience for people, not just to get in there and play records. Like a lot of the EDM DJs, they go in and they create these different edits. So when you hear them play, it's a different experience. The song is way different than what you heard on the radio.
Absolutely.
I love that about it, and I appreciate it. So my I don't have that kind of time, to be honest with you, because I'm constantly working every day. So my way of providing a different experience is to actually use musicians on top of it when I play. Like when I played a sold out Carnegie Hall, like they don't have DJs playing at Carnegie Hall like that.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like, but I used a 30-piece orchestra while I was DJing.
What?
I had Jadakiss come out while I was playing We Gonna Make It with full string section. On top of it playing.
What? With the violins? We Gonna Make It.
Not just the violin. Full
no,
string
what
section.
I'm saying, I'm hearing the strings.
Yes. So, so it's like, that's what I want people.
I
want people to know, like, that you're coming not because you just want to dance. You're coming for an experience.
Absolutely.
And that works for me now.
So tell me this. Now that you have found your groove and you are working relentlessly, like I will reach out to you and I won't hear from you. I get back 10 days. Because you're in Australia, you go different places. whatever. What is it like now when you perform now? Is it it's like a euphoric feeling knowing that people really are coming in and they really appreciate you now more than you?
Yes, because when you are more of an open format DJ like myself, and you see how many people are coming out to festivals to see like, see a Calvin Harris or to see, and and this is not even just based on the financials, like the financials have always been different with, an EDM DJ versus more open format or even a straight up hip hop DJ. For me to be in this position to be one of the few people that can just play anything and people are coming out to hear, like, it's very emotional for me. Like, I don't want people to think that I take this for granted, know, like the other day when I played Vegas, I had my weekend in Vegas, CQ Live weekend, and we had just tons of artists and people. And I remember one of the sets that I was playing was that Sunday morning. So every night was a different theme. Friday night was the welcome party. I had like Nice and Smooth, and it was all I played was 90s hip hop. The next day we did like I since it was my weekend, I opened up for the other DJs because I didn't want them to have to figure out who's gonna go on first. I was like, no, I'm gonna go on first, so you guys can you don't have to be there when people are like walking in, because I know what that feeling is like. The Sunday morning was one that was just so dope to me because it was I remember standing on that stage and it was
where were you?
We were in Vegas. We were at the show was at Virgin Theater.
Virgin Theater.
Yep, at the Virgin Hotel. And I remember standing on that stage. Now, this wasn't a regular party. This was like during the quarantine, I started doing praise and worship on Sundays where one day I was like, I just got up and started playing gospel music. And next thing you know, it was like 80,000 people in there. I was like, wait, they want to hear me play gospel too?
People love God, bro. Please.
Listen,
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, it's great. So that Sunday in Vegas, when I stood there and before I played the first record, I just looked at the crowd and I was like, yo, I don't know how this is going to go because I'm used to doing it online.
Correct.
I'm like, when I'm playing Never Gonna Make It, are they going to sit down and watch me? You know what I mean?
Never would have made
Man, when I started playing gospel music, they went crazy. When I slowed it down to like Never Would Have Made It, all I saw was hands and people were in a zone.
I love it, bro.
And then Fred Hammond came out and Israel Houghton came out. Like I was bringing gospel the same way I do, at Jadakiss. I was bringing gospel artists, Karima Trotter, like people. It was such an experience. And to me, I would rather be this type of artist than anything where I have the freedom.
Because there's no ceilings.
There are no ceilings. I'm not confined by anything other than good music and an experience.